Hello, it's Friday the 15th of September. I'm Marie.
I'm Dominique.
And we're
Together, what is the answer?
And we're on episode 175.
Where has the time gone? Right, just give me 3 seconds.
I will. Oh, dear me. Well, I didn't know whether I was going to be able to do this because the blooming builders are just knocking out that they've just finished. I thought, oh, Lord. Anyway, I thought I might have to go and hide in a cupboard somewhere or the downstairs toilet.
You would think they'd want to be out of here earlier than this on a Friday.
I think it's with the weather, the rain this week,
yeah,
compared to things. But
yes.
Anyway, we're here.
Like we said, we like keeping you on your toes, and this is a completely new time. But do you know what? You'll either be here or you won't.
Exactly.
But it's the only time we could fit it in between us.
I know.
I mean, for the first time in months, I'm going out after 5 o'clock. This is
on a Friday night.
I know. I mean, it is only to a quiz, but normally I'm in my pajamas, ready to get ready for
it. Normally, would you?
Oh.
Hello, everybody.
Right, I'm there. Good evening. Oh,
somebody set my car alarm off outside. Gone off. It's gone off now.
Oh dear.
If we survive this, it'll be hilarious. Right, let's go, because I know you're going out, so we can't be too long.
Yeah, no, we're fine. I'm ready to. Everything I need is at the door, so I can't miss it when I walk out. I'm ready to go.
I've got everything I need round here. Right, let's get cracking. What would you like to see? Cast on or cast off?
Cast off. Can I just say, I've not got much knitting. We are going to intersperse today's episode with announcements, news. We've got quite a lot, so we'll just intersperse it throughout. But
and of course, blast some questions at us if there's anything you want to know.
Yes.
Let's
start. Iron brew.
Oh, I like iron brew. I love iron brew. Made from garters.
I needed something with a bit of sugar in it to get me through this evening.
Right, people, are we ready?
Finished object, let's go.
I've got a finished object, look.
Right, let's see it. I thought there'd be, but why not?
Well, because I'm repurposing the yarn for the new Stephen West, and I've now chosen my colours, I'm going with the chestnut at the end. And I thought, I don't want to pull it out because I really like that bit. So I've just added a few stripes on the end. I've done a bit of a picot cast off, and I've made myself a little shawlette. I mean,
so where does the pattern finish?
So the brown, I'm supposed to have done like the undyed there.
Oh, there, I can see now.
Those stripes there, the undyed. I was supposed to continue quite a bit of the undyed in that colour.
So after the last stripe of the undyed, that's just.
I've just extended it with a few of the colours, and I've made myself a little shawlette. You shove that on under your coat, and people think I've got a full. I mean, I could, you could just convince people that you've knit a whole shawl.
Well, those people that have knit an Aurora Cabin will look and think, oh, that's wonderful. And then you'll go, yes, with not as much work.
Exactly. Well, I was saying that to the ladies on Thursday. I said, all that knitting you've done, you could have just stopped there. You could have just stopped. I mean, look, I could convince you I've got a whole shawl underneath there, couldn't I?
I think them colours together look fantastic. It's a beautiful sample for the shawl.
Exactly. Beautiful colours. I mean, look at it. I love it. It's just a nice little shawlette. Not too hot for when you get all with your shawl.
You're not going to get stuck in there.
I'm never going to get stuck in there. Perfect.
So what colours have you used?
I have used in here.
All on yak.
All on yak. So I've used petrol, magenta, undyed, mustard, and truly scrumptious. I mean, you can't really see much of the truly scrumptious, but the bottom bits there, after the petrol have gone into truly scrumptious there.
Right. Oh,
See
you
it.
can, yes, you
But I
can,
love
yeah.
the colour. And I thought, I don't want to pull it out. I love that. And I just looked at it and I thought, oh, I wonder if, I mean, I could even convince myself it's the top of a jumper. You could even tuck that in.
I'm looking at that thinking that as the yoke of a jumper would be stunning.
You could just give yourself a little bit of a safety pin there, a nice coat on.
Yeah.
And convince yourself you've got a new jumper on.
That is, yeah. I think they would look stunning as a jumper, a colour work jumper.
So anybody coming to Yarndale will see that. To Yarndale. Because I'll probably be wearing it. If not, it'll be home. But like you say, what a good idea just to show the colours off.
Yeah. Yeah. Very nice.
Oh, there you go. So
it started as an Aurora Cabin and finished off as a
Aurora shed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what small? An Aurora dog kennel. That's probably a smaller size, isn't it?
An Aurora tent. Just, out in the woods, but not as substantial as a cabin.
Well, probably just as warm around your neck.
Yes. Yeah. Very nice.
So I'm so pleased because that part of the pattern is the bit I love the most. I'm happy now. I've got my own little Aurora shawlette.
Very nice.
So there you go. What have you got? Or are you going to give us an announcement or an interspersement or whatever?
I've really not got much. But what I will do, because although it is still warm today, it's definitely not. I will just show you what a finished Musselburgh looks like and how you can wear it. So, look one.
Because for people who didn't know, you basically knit it as a long bit and you tuck it inside itself, don't you?
You knit it as a closed tube.
A sausage skin.
I couldn't think. And then you find the middle, which is easy when you've got two colours.
Yeah.
And you, with a little bit of backwards and forwards. It's a one skein hat. But you could stripe it, you could use up your scraps. I've just held two together. So now you've got multicoloured with a green.
Very cute hat.
Or you can go, I mean, the green's multi, but you know what I mean?
It's such a fantastic hat idea, isn't it?
It is so nice. So really nice. So now you've got 4 layers, keeping your ears warm.
Exactly.
So, I did it to the measurement, but I think it is the perfect measurement. I mean, I don't wear slouchy hats, but you could.
You could, like a little gnome.
You could. I mean, people do like slouch. It's got a lot of slouch. Do like. But I'm not a slouchy hat kind of person. So last week it was just ridiculously hot, so I didn't show it. So I thought that would be my favourite side, and I thought I would wear it like that. But actually, I think I prefer it like that.
I think I do, just with that band at the bottom, looks really nice.
But
who knew?
You can just have. You can have it any way you like.
And if you decided you wanted it that way, you could put a nice pom-pom on as well, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that you knew you were always going to wear it that way. You could put a lovely pom-pom.
Pom-pom. But it's the Musselburgh hat by Ysolda Teague. But I'd left it to one side because I thought it wasn't going anywhere near my head last week.
It was a bit warm.
Oh.
No, that's two of us have got cast. Well, you did cast off last week, didn't you? But you just didn't show us it, so that's
that hat. I showed you it, but just like that. So it's a September cast off.
It is.
Right. Do you want the first announcement?
Let's have an announcement, please.
for anybody that has been to nearly anyone that's been to an afternoon tea or a retreat, you will know how fantastic all the staff are. And what we didn't realise is one of them partner watches us, is I think she's a knitter. Is she a knitter? She's either a knitter or a crochet, but I'm going to go for knitter. And that is Josh's girlfriend, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Hello, Lauren. But Josh told us a couple of weeks ago that they were going to Paris, and he proposed, and she said yes.
Yay!
So he just asked us to give her a shout out because she watches us. So congratulations, both Lauren and Josh, on your engagement. And anybody that has been to Hemswell and has met Josh, they all love him. Yes. So we just wanted to say congratulations.
Congratulations to you both. And Paris, I mean, that's definitely a, we
were going to do it last week. They got engaged last week, but because we podcast on Friday instead of Thursday, we weren't sure of the date. So it might be a week late, but congratulations.
And we didn't want to let the cat out of the bag in case they proposed, and we thought we'd be a bit worried, but Paris proposal. Perfect.
Yeah, so I hope you had a lovely time in Paris aside from that, but that will have been the icing on the cake.
Congratulations to you both.
Oh, Lauren, if you've not got the live chat on, put it on, because everyone's saying congratulations to you.
Yes.
So Josh has got a lot of fans.
He has got a lot of fans. He's one
very
of our,
good.
Yes, he's very good.
Yeah, he
right.
is. So that's announcements one. I can tick. I've had to make a list, so that's off the list. Go.
Right, go. Right, I'm going to go with a cast on. Well, I couldn't be left out, could I? So I've got my beautiful Wendy made Marie's Strictly glitter balls, and of course mine did have to be pink with me Strictly Sockalong badge that you can get from Ali.
Keep talking, because I forgot. I don't know where mine are.
I have literally just recast on again, and I'm doing me 2 at a time. I'm doing 2 at a time, double knit with the cha in double knit non-sparkle. So look at the colours knitting up. So I've literally cast on. I was trying to think of an excuse and a link to it, but you know what? I thought I'm just casting them on.
Well, because it's September.
Exactly.
So
and I thought I'd better get a move on.
I've done a bit on mine, so mine's just kept growing.
Well, I need to have them to take away to Yarndale.
Well, and Strictly starts tomorrow night, and the Sockalong starts tomorrow night. So
I'm in readiness and preparation, but yes, in the glittery.
Yeah, right. I'd forgotten to put these where I could show you. I know I'd cast them on last week, but I have worked on them a little bit.
It does look lovely, and I know I said this at the time, but I mean, a jumper in that would be lovely, wouldn't it?
No, not for me. It might be lovely for some people, but definitely not for me.
Oh, it would be lovely in that. I'd love a jumper in that. A nice snuggly jumper. So that is
a Sunday cardigan with it held double with something might look nice.
That would look lovely. That would look very nice.
Right, there you go, back over there.
So that's my other cast on. I've been working on my pink gown. I'm not showing you it because I'm literally just going round and round and round and round and round. I'm hoping to take it to Yarndale. I might have it on the stall so you can see what the pink looks like knit up. If it's because it's fairly portable, I can wedge the ball of wool in my pocket, and I don't have to worry about where I am. While we're talking of Yarndale next week, so we'll be setting off on Friday in the WITA trailer, all loaded up with gazillions amount of wool. And if you come in, we're on C13. It's the same spot we were last year. They've changed the numbers a little bit, but we are at the same spot.
We are.
So if you want to come and see us, hunt us out, we'll say hello, wave.
We are, yes, we're in the same spot. This time next week, we will be there, getting the stall ready, 5:30 on Friday.
Yeah, we will be. Probably by then, me and Dominique will have had a few words, a few looks at each other. But hopefully, because it's exactly the same stand,
yes,
it'll be easier. Because normally we spend the first hour going, oh, where are we going to put this? Oh, should we put
it there? No, that doesn't work.
That's
put it
not
there.
right. So can we put it there? Oh no, I'm not having it there. No, that's not right there. Oh, what about the? Oh no. Well, oh, so we, you know,
and then all of a sudden you go, that's it, we've got it.
Yeah, we don't have words, but we do.
No,
we're both like, no, I don't like it there. No, I don't like it there. Where are we going to put it there? We always. So this time, I'm saying that. Watch you there. We'll get there, and they'll have changed something about it, won't they?
Oh, they will.
So,
and we never remember. We have to go back on the video and say, because we have to take a video of the stall, so we remember and go, where was that?
And we do know we have changed a few things anyway, haven't we? Like we don't have all our patterns out, particularly on those plastic stands anymore, because they took up too much space. So
yes,
So yeah, well, it'll be different.
It will be, but yeah, come and see us. Come and say hello. Yeah, just come and see us.
And if it's pouring down on setup, so
we're used to it. We're used to it, aren't we?
We just stand and giggle, don't we?
Yeah. And watch everyone else push and get really quite rude and agitated, and it just makes us laugh.
I mean, let's hope it won't be as bad as the Cumbrian Wool Fest when we were putting everything away, and because the trailer was on an angle when I was going in. I mean, it was quite nice. It was being really hot, hadn't it? And I went in the trailer, all the water just kept running all the way down my back. And if you'd seen the state of us when we went into that restaurant, that pub to get something to, we were literally, our bums were soaking wet, weren't they? Luckily, we sat on like wooden pews, so it didn't matter. We were just killing ourselves laughing because it was funny.
Just bedraggled. But that's part and parcel of doing a show. So, Wendy, we'll miss you. We'll definitely miss you.
We will miss you. It won't be the same without seeing you and your mum and coming round.
It definitely won't.
You'll be with us in spirit, though, won't you, Dominique?
Well, yes, that was nearly a good link, but I've got a better link.
Oh, go on then.
Before we go there, because that was the other thing I wanted to write down, was Wendy's on here because I can see her commenting. And those of you that have seen us or had any crochet patterns, they've all been designed by Wendy, and she's very talented. But she posted earlier this week, so we just wanted to say congratulations, Wendy. She had been approached by, I'm reading this and you've written too much, Starcraft. So Starcraft sent us some new yarn to work with for patterns, and look what she's come up with. Can you see?
Wendy, we're so proud of you.
It is absolutely amazing. So congratulations. I did share it on our social media.
Coming to our stall that time when we cajoled you, and we saying cajoled you, it was bullying. We cajoled you into doing something. And
it took us about a year. Yeah. And look, you're designing for Stylecraft. It is absolutely fantastic news. So we shared it in the week, but we just wanted to say, Wendy, congratulations. It is stunning. And speaking of Wendy's designs,
you've been busy for us.
It's like a well-oiled machine. Wendy's been really busy designing some new patterns for us. So we've got them. Oh, Wendy didn't design it. She just tested.
She tested it. She was the test.
Take it, Wendy. Whatever. Starcraft have approached you.
It's amazing that it looks really good. Yes, it looks really good. But yes, so.
But this is something you definitely have designed. So these are launching at Yarndale, but we just wanted to show you. So the first one, both crochet. First one is a shawl.
Oh, it's beautiful, and it's such a good size as well.
Look at that.
So these will not be on the website until after Yarndale. So people who come to Yarndale get the first chance to buy the patterns, and that is in pale petrol, and it's cold outside.
Yeah. I mean, it is just absolutely stunning.
It is beautiful. It's a really nice size shawl. When Wendy's crocheted it for us as well and sent it over, and I blocked it. I could not believe how much it grew.
It looks. So, I mean, I always wear mine like that, but because of the shape of it, it really lends itself, I think. It sits so nicely as a proper shawl.
Yeah. Or even on your shoulder, so you've got it's the depth of it, isn't it? Nice, with a nice shawl pin.
With a nice shawl pin. It is absolutely stunning. 2 balls. It is really big. Really big.
Yeah, really pretty. Nice
so,
shape.
What's it called?
It is called the Gratitude.
Oh, that's right. The
Gratitude
shawl. So that is design number 1.
And not only has she just done one, you know, she's been churning them out.
Design number 2 is, I mean, let me show you.
I mean, it's difficult to show it. It's a poncho. It's difficult to show it as a flat object, I think. It's beautiful.
I can't do it sat down.
No, you need to stand up and do it. So this again is 2 balls, and the sample's been done in silver sparkle, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And I think underneath a dark coloured dress or top. Look at that.
I mean, it's almost as if I knew and I put a completely plain navy t-shirt on.
It's so delicate and beautiful. However, we've like spammed out on the name, I've got to say, because we were both racking our brains, and it's called the Lacy Poncho. Couldn't think of it.
It's just.
It's like a cobweb, isn't it? It's beautiful.
It's so light, and
I like what the model's doing there. Demonstrate.
I'm just trying to show you how, but you can see how light, there's no weight to it.
There isn't. It's really comfortable to wear. Really nice.
So it is absolutely stunning. Yeah, that's why I thought I'll just put a completely plain t-shirt on, and then I can show it off.
So
and I think because it's...
Go on, sorry.
I was just going to say, I think because it's done in silver sparkle, it looks really dressy and evening-like.
I'm just laughing here because it's like when you're watching it on your iPad or other device, it's like a few minutes. See you was doing this with it, like you're going to take off like a small child pretending to be Batman, and like zooming up. It is really pretty and delicate.
I really would like to see it in a multi as well, because I think that's going to be more everyday. Not that isn't, but I think that you could really dress that up. It is stunning.
And I did block it quite a bit, but you didn't have to. Do you know what I mean? If you wanted it shorter.
But I think there's more to go in there.
And there is more to go. I didn't really want to stretch it, but I mean, you're taller than me, but we're both tall. And I put it on and I felt like it was a really good length for me.
Yeah, I would wear it. I would definitely. It doesn't feel like it needs to be bigger.
Yeah.
So Wendy, you've knocked it out of the park again.
But that would be perfect on your holidays. What is wrong with me? With your swimming costume on. Do you know what I mean? That would be really nice and light.
Yes.
That'd look lovely. So that'll be getting packed in my suitcase when I go away anywhere. I might claim that. I did say to Wendy I was going to claim that. So it's beautiful.
So they are coming to Yarndale with us, and we will release the patterns on the website.
Yeah, after Yarndale.
Yeah, the week after Yarndale.
Yeah, it will be on.
Hot pink, Lucy. Yes.
Yes.
That's what you're in hot pink.
Oh, with your swimming costume underneath as well, Lucy, or a nice pair of jeans. That would look.
But I also think this as well. I love these colours. But again, we know if you just did that in a one colour, 2 balls in the same colour, it changes it again, doesn't it?
Yeah, completely.
It changes it again. So Oh, look, Angie's saying now that's a beauty. I may be tempted for my cruise next year. That's where it should be modelled, on a cruise.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. So, Wendy, thank you.
Thank you. Keep it up, Wendy. You know.
Yeah. I mean, we like a challenge, but we don't design it. If anyone fancies chucking some things at us, Wendy, that you want to see designed,
yes,
go for it.
Yeah. Garments, we're thinking, aren't we?
Yeah.
Only because I've had this conversation with Wendy. Garments, that's what I'm saying. Garments.
Yes, but what would you like to see?
Yes, what would you like?
We were really lacking in crochet patterns, but actually we've got quite a few now.
Yeah,
so, yes.
Thanks to Wendy.
Yeah, so well done, Wendy.
So, what else? I've got another cast on. Or is it your turn or something? I'm losing track now. We've got so many announcements, so many different things.
I've only got 2 things to show you, so...
Oh, well, you go then, because I've only got 1 thing to show you, so you can go next.
Right, okay.
Hello from Long Island. What's the weather like? Is it nice there? What time of day is it there now?
Lunchtime. No, not quite lunchtime.
Not quite lunchtime-ish.
Not quite lunchtime.
It's still morning then.
I've just.
What are you doing? Have you found it?
I found it.
Oh.
This is.
Hold it back up again.
I know. Well, I've just suddenly realised the pattern's over there to show you. So this is the Arianne cardigan by Astrid Schram. That was from memory.
That cable's beautiful.
I can't see. Can you see?
With the mould, how you've used the wool together. Oh,
well, it is. I am really, really. I am liking it in this, but this has been a disaster from the minute I cast it on. So we're just going with it. It should be cabled all the way, but we've just gone into garter stitch. So I cast it on. I think it's an Aran weight cardigan. I didn't have Aran weight, so I'm holding 3 strands of 4-ply. I cast on with 2 small needles, so I've ripped it out and started again.
Yeah,
not too much of a problem. I got 2 or 3 rows wrong there because they've suddenly gone into stocking stitch and it should be garter. And I did 17 rows of the cable pattern. The Wednesday night ladies heard this. Charted. I can read charts, work from charts plenty of times. 17 rows from a chart, and every row I read right to left. So for the first 8 rows, for the first 8 even rows, I read the chart from right to left rather than left to right. So
what you're saying is it's unique to you.
I mean, how it's even formed a diamond.
It looks gorgeous.
I have no idea. I mean, I suppose a diamond's symmetrical, so, but I think the cable, it must, I don't know what it's done, but so by the time I got to row 17, which is almost the middle of the diamond, I've read the chart properly. And then I thought, oh, this is just ridiculous. So now it's always going to be a over the pajamas in the house winter cardigan. So I've just gone to straight garter stitch. And
I like it though with the garter. That just seems to frame it.
It does. I did wonder, but it actually does look almost like it's the pattern and it is on purpose. It does. So we're just going with it.
Can you get it on, or is it still connected too much for you to do with? Can you get your arms in?
I can. I mean, it is my Technicolor. It is my Technicolor, whatever.
It's
Technicolor
Dream Coat.
Dream Coat.
Slip Coat.
So, you know, we're just going with it now. But it has been Marion, after I give you a tutorial, I'm reading. I know. But not only that, I did 3 chunks of knitting to get to row 17, like I did 4 or 5. So it's not like I just sat down one day and my brain fell out. 3 times my brain fell out. And then on the 4th time, I went, well, I'm reading this chart wrong. So there we go. This is my version of the Arianne cardigan, but I am loving it. It will make me smile and it will keep me warm.
Exactly.
And that is the main thing.
You've created something beautiful, and that's all that's important, isn't it?
So I have just, now I'm attached to something. There. I'm now on, oopsie daisy. I'm down to that much of the garment that I'm knitting from.
Yeah.
So it's much easier now because I've only got that rather than 2 bits.
Size of that is.
I know.
Thinking you could fit in there.
I mean, well, we all know that this was a disaster. So this yarn's just disaster.
From one disaster to a perfectly imperfect object.
Exactly. And I have just very recently changed. Oh, actually, not that recently. I thought it was. You can't see because it's navy. There, I just changed the Drops Flora. I've started a new ball, but I've only got the 2 that are attached and 1 other. So it's going to be, as long as the yarn, you know, until the yarn runs out. The sleeves might be a different colour, it might not have sleeves. It's just been, well.
Are you enjoying it though? Does it make you happy? Is it making you happy when you see it?
It will make me happy when I see it, and it's just, I don't have to think, because all I have to do is just knit backwards and forwards. Don't need to think about anything else, which clearly is all I need. But let's keep going. I was going to just chuck it to one side, and then I thought, no, that's silly. So that's what.
It's going to look amazing when it's finished.
It's going to be warm. That's one thing. It's definitely going to be warm. But,
well,
you know.
I think from so far on this podcast, you can see that, you know, no matter what you think you're starting off with, you may end up with something completely different by the time you get to the end. And
Victoria, exactly. I'm a designer.
Exactly.
You know, so I'm not knitting what I should be knitting, but I've just let my fingers take me there.
Yeah. You're knitting what you want to knit, that's all. Oh, dear me.
Oh, dear. So it's just been easy. I don't need to think. I can just sit and go backwards
and forwards. And that's the best thing, isn't it?
It is.
Well, talking of cardigans, I've cast on a cardigan today.
Let's see it.
It's there. Just
what colours?
Cardigan.
What colours? Oh, now I see.
So I'm using 4-ply held double to make it double knit.
Yes.
And I'm using a random bit of double knit scarlet.
Oh, it doesn't look like scarlet. Oh, it does now. It does now.
And I'm making it because, you know, you all said I had to after I'd made my cardigan. I mean, Cece can't really be queen for much longer. Do you know what I mean? So she needs to ditch the queen outfit and then she needs to have a cardigan.
And it looks, because it's red, it looks quite festive.
Yeah, so it's going to have the yoke at the top. And the one I'm using, the good old Gidday Baby.
Oh, yes.
So that's the pattern I'm using. So that's by Georgie Nicholson. I've knit it before and I'm doing the smallest size. So I'd completely forgotten about it. And today I thought I was supposed to be knitting a cardigan for CC.
So is it a cardigan for babies or a cardigan for...
It's a cardigan for babies. It's a baby cardigan. But CC is the size of a small newborn, so
Yes.
it works out quite well.
Just hold it up next to a dress, because it's the same yarn, but with the red in it, it looks so different.
It is the same yarn, but we've had this before. A dress was knit in double knit sparkle, and that's 4-ply sparkle. Actually, it's not too bad. Sometimes they do look completely different, don't they?
But I think it's the scarlet. It's so bright.
Yeah,
it looks completely different.
So I'm going to do it as the pattern says, so that the yoke will be like that. And if I've got enough of the red left, then round the cuffs a little bit.
And is the body of the cardigan just going to be, it's my coronation?
Yeah, I'm just going to do it to my coronation. So hopefully I'll have that done for Yarndale.
So that's a DK pattern.
Pardon?
That's a DK pattern.
That's a DK pattern, yeah. And it's fits newborn to 6 months. And I've knit it before, and it's a lovely little pattern, really simple pattern. It's Tiki Knits as well. So if you don't know Georgia Nicholson, it's Tiki Knits. But yeah, really nice design. So I thought I'll cast that on, because of course I haven't got enough on already. But I thought I need to do it, because to be fair, she's, we don't need her dressed as the queen anymore. So I think we can get rid of this, and then she can get ready for.
The crown can come back at Christmas. That can be a Christmas hat.
Oh yeah, she can sit at the table with a party hat on, can't she?
Yes.
Up at Hemswell, she'll like that. She likes to swing up at Hemswell. There, so that's the little dress. So she's in a little dress.
Can you remember what the little dress was?
Probably can, if you just give me a minute. It's on. I mean, why am I putting her there? She can sit up here.
There you go.
The dress was, let me have a look through my patterns. They're all on my iPad.
And you're saying it's 1 p.m. in Long Island, and it's a beautiful day.
Oh, nice.
Nice. We've had a beautiful day. The sun is just starting to set now.
Right, the was the Teddy top-down dress.
Teddy?
By Lynn Mary Knits, and that was it. It should have had this lace panel sort of from about here,
Right.
I couldn't be bothered, so I just put it at the bottom. But yeah, it is an actual teddy bear dress.
Very nice.
Beautiful. You could, a child could wear that as well. There we go. Sit there, madam. So
very nice.
That's what my plan is, to try and do that, work a little bit on my socks. I need to try and get my crochet blanket finished. Oh, I was so annoyed with myself. So I was doing some crocheting on the Elizabeth colour.
That's the only other thing I've knit on. So while you're talking, I'll show you mine.
I only had one row left to do on the second bit. And I looked and I thought, what on earth have I done? And I've just gone a bit like you were doing with your knitting. Instead of at the end, it's like a 3, it's a treble in the end, and then you turn it round and it's a treble and you go the other way. So it gives it a nice edge. Oh no, I'd started just adding a treble, 3 trebles at the end. So all of a sudden it had gone like this. And I hadn't realised. I was just getting happy, turning round, going. And I looked at it and I thought, you plonker. So I had to pull 2 rows out because I'd gone completely wrong. So I wasn't happy. So that was last night. I was trying to do that. I shouldn't have bothered, should I? Anyway,
because we had our monthly Zoom for those doing the make along with us, and I just this week. So I've now last night I managed to finish. I'm onto my undyed now, the first row, but that is Queen Elizabeth.
I'll get mine.
We've got 1 month. We were saying last night, we can't believe we've only got 1 month left. Now, everybody that has done this throughout the whole blanket has ordered King Charles. There's 2 of you that haven't, and I have emailed you. So if you're doing it and you want King Charles, you need to get him ordered. But I mean, the
putting the blinds down so I can't put something in. So look, I mean, all I could see last night on the is the hungry caterpillar. It's the hungry caterpillar. That's all I can see. When
I think it's more obvious in the crochet than the knitting.
Yeah. I love the colour of it, but that is the hungry caterpillar. It just makes me laugh. But yeah, so I'm yeah. So there, I was just adding, instead of just leaving it as the edging, I was just adding trebles, so it went off on a bit of a water. You know, when you look at it and think that doesn't look right, and I was thinking, can I live with it? Can I just like ignore it? And I thought, no, you really can't, because it looked so obvious. So I was a bit annoyed with myself. But anyway, I just pulled it out, started again.
Well, I've got, I think I'm now going with Hazel's.
I'm just putting myself on mute.
Okay, I'm going with Hazel, one of the ladies that's doing the knitted version last night. Because there's 3 sections on the knitted, she's doing one a week. And I thought, what a good idea. Although we're already into the second week, I'm just not panicking. I've still got 2 weeks left. Yeah, 15 days left to get the other 2 done. So I'm ready to go for King Charles on the 1st of October. So we have said, we've still not decided when, but come October, when everyone's got all the colours, the blankets out, towards the end of October, beginning of November, we will be looking to release the pattern and the colours. So if you've not taken part, but if you want to, then it's there. It is there it will be there when we get our heads in gear.
I'm back. It might go off again.
No, that's fine. So, we've not decided, have we? But it's going to be after October, either the very end of October, beginning of November. We'll release it once we've all got it, and whether everyone's finished it in time. But I mean, those that came last night, some as soon as they get it, they do it all and finish. There were quite a few of them last night that had already finished this month's.
Exactly.
So a lot of you will have it finished very early on in October, but for the rest of us that are a bit slower, there is no rush.
There is no rush. And have you said we're probably going to send it out a little bit early because of Yarndale? I missed.
No, I've not.
Yeah, just to be prepared. It is going to probably come out a little bit earlier than normal. But you'll get your email anyway saying it's being posted out when it goes.
So don't rush. If you take all month, but you're just going to have King Charles slightly earlier because we just need to clear the decks for Yarndale, and then straight after Yarndale's Bakewell, and we'd know we're busy in between. So so we're just trying to get ourselves a bit organised, aren't we? Yes. Yeah, which is why I'd said for those 2 that have not ordered, if you want to order it, time's ticking.
Yes, only because
you'll never miss out, even if you miss it going out.
No,
don't worry. But
you won't miss it. You'll definitely still get it. So don't. You will. You just might get it a little bit later than everybody else.
Yes.
Just trying to put the blind up a little bit. I put it down fully. Now it's gone too dark. Just need to get a little bit up. Right. Another announcement. Right. By popular demand, we went up to Hemswell the other day, and we have booked all the afternoon teas for 2024.
Yes.
And they are all on the website. I'm not going to give you every single date. I'm just going to give you the month. So we've got 9. So we've got them in January, February, April, May, June, August, September, October, December. And they're all 1 till 5, except for the one in June. I will be back in one more. Dominique will continue this conversation.
I will continue. I mean, I've not got my book, but the one all of them are during the day, apart from one evening one, which is a 5 until 9. Anita, yes, you've ordered Charles. There's only 2 people that have not ordered Charles, and you're definitely not one of them, so don't panic, you've ordered. And they are a mix of Mondays, Thursdays, and some Sundays are in there.
Yes.
Because they might, if we've said this before, but if you wonder why we always go on Mondays and Thursdays, it's because it's to fit in with me having a day off.
Yes.
So we can do it. So Mondays, Thursdays, or a Sunday, all 1 till 5, other than the one that is an evening one.
Yeah.
So yeah, every month, other than the 3 months we have retreats.
Yes.
So because we can't. Well, we can't fit them in.
We can't fit them on. And have you mentioned there was a price increase?
No, I've not. There's a slight price increase from £30 per head to £32.50. But
prices have gone up at Hemswell, so we've just had to pass on a little bit of that. Yeah.
But they're there. We did last year. We put them. You don't have to. They certainly won't sell out this early, but they're all on there, so you can look ahead and plan. Christmas this year, December Christmas is now fully booked, and we've got 2 places left for Monday, October the 23rd this year.
And that's it.
Yeah.
What was the other thing I was going to say? Anita. Yes, you have ordered it. Don't panic. You have ordered it.
Done that.
Yeah, you've done that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I've done that. Yeah.
So yeah, everything is booked now for afternoon teas, and as well, if there's people watching and you want to get it for a Christmas present, you can book it for a Christmas present and print it out, or you can also we have e-gift cards, which we don't often mention. They're not in the shop part if you go on the shop bit, but when you go on our website, at the top there's some buttons, navigation buttons, and it says there gift card, and if you go onto that you can buy gift cards, and they are emails. You
are sat in the dark at the minute.
I know.
It's gone bright again. It's not.
Let me do that. It's just my camera needs to readjust. You see.
Yeah.
I'm going blind up again.
No, it's fine. You just suddenly it keeps going. You've got where that sunlight is. It's mega bright, and then you're dark.
Yeah, is that a bit better?
That's much better. Yeah, we can see you now.
It's because the sun's just moving round.
Yes. Yeah, they make lovely gifts.
Yes, but when people, it's the only way we could do them with our website system. They're not in the shop bit. They are a separate tab, and you just fill them in.
And if you have any problems, then just contact us, and we'll talk you through it. But
that is everything sorted with the afternoon teas. So that is all done. Have we got any more announcements?
I've got one other that we said we were just going to ask. We have got, and I've not got it here with me, but you can see it on the website. A while ago, Wendy designed us a 1 skein shawl, the Hope shawl. It's a crochet shawl, but we're looking for someone to crochet it in a different colour for us. So if anybody fancies a sample knit for us of a 1 skein crochet shawl.
Crochet.
Did I just say sample knit?
You did.
A sample crochet for us, a 1 skein, then just send us a message if you would, please. We've had lots of all the knitted shawls done, and then when we were going through preparing for Yarndale, we suddenly, it's in a colour we don't do anymore.
Yes.
So
it's Party Popper, isn't it? We don't do that colour anymore.
It's in Puffin Rainbow. It is Party Popper. Yeah, it is Party Popper. So yes, that was the other thing I'd got written down. If anybody fancies it, please just let us know. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's all the announcements, isn't it? We will have some other interesting announcements to go out in the next couple of weeks.
Yes, but that's it. That's as much as we can tell you.
As much as we're getting.
Yes.
I am disappearing to like a darkness there.
That's better, yeah. It's this time of day, the light's doing funny things.
It doesn't help where I'm sat because the light's bouncing off everything else, so it's just sending it whopping. So is there anything anybody wants to ask us before we probably...
Because I have got everything tick, tick, tick.
Yes, I have as well. I've got everything tick, 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 tick.
I'm just going to check because I wrote everything down, but I also put reminders in my phone. Shout out to Lauren and Josh, done it. Shout out to Wendy. done.
All the jobs we needed to do, we've actually done them,
We have.
which is quite bizarre.
Wendy, you're busy.
You're busy. You've got stuff on. But thank you.
Are you coming to Bakewell, Wendy?